Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Average Joe Hockey Report. In this video, we're going to critique ohnyquists' deal or no deal video based on some of the trade requests that some of his fans made. The first one that I'm going to go over is Vasily Podkolzin, the Vancouver Canucks prospect, for Victor Soderstrom, a one-for-one trade of the two young players who have trouble finding their game. A new scenery could help. After taking a look at those two, I'm going to say pass. I know O'Nyquist agrees with it, but I just feel like, Pod Colson, I think there's more to him than there is Victor Soderstrom. I mean, Pod Colson in 2021, 2022, he potted 14 goals. Now, he hasn't really played any games for the Vancouver Canucks. He's only been playing for the Abbotsbury Canucks. But at one point, Pod Colson was touted to be ranked higher than 10th overall at one point. And Victor Soderstrom, I mean, this is based on a bit of biasm on my part. I feel like because I haven't really heard of Soderstrom before, and like you look at his stats, he's more of a playmaker and whatnot. Every time he gets called up for the Coyotes, like there was not one stint where he had 2 points in 4 games in 2020, 2021, but then he played 16 games in 2021, 2022, no points, and then again in 2022, 2023, 9 assists in 30 games. So I'm just gonna say no to that one. All right, the next trade brought up was Noah Hannafin to the Jets for Brendan Dillon, Ville Heinola, Chaz Luches, and a 2025 second overall pick. Uh, now, O'Nyquist said pass, and I'm more than agreeing. I'm saying hard pass. O'Nyquist made an interesting point saying that Hannafin, you could end up only being like a rental. So to give up all these players for Noah Hannafin and he only ends up being a rental, I don't think that's a good move at all. And then to add to it, I mean like Brendan Dillon, decent, decent steady guy back there. Heinola almost made the team this season if it weren't for an injury. Unfortunately, I saw the injury in a preseason game. Chaz Luches. I get it. The guys, the person making this request saying Luches isn't developing that great and can maybe find his game in Calgary, but I don't know. I don't think I'd give up on him just yet. I mean, Chaz Luches, he's only 20 years old. And his stats aren't that bad. And with the Manitoba Moose, in 10 games played, he's got 2 goals, 6 assists for 8 points. So yeah, absolutely not. The next trade, let's see. Here we go. They said Mackenzie Blackwood to the Edmonton Oilers for Jack Campbell, a 2024 first and a 2025 second. So O'Nyquist said pass, saying the Oilers, could very well, just end up buying out Campbell, which I could see that being a thing, an option for the Oilers or whatever. If I was Greer, I think I'd be tempted to say, well, okay, can we ask for say maybe like Philip Broberg or whatever, and then we'll give you we'll give you Mark Edward Vlasic, and we'll retain at least 25 to 50% of his salary. That's what I do. But otherwise, if it was just these people involved, pass. Pass, yeah, just saying. Yep. All right, the next trade. The next trade request or whatever, hot take, whatever, blah, 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 you want to call it. Oh, to Boston, Elias Lindholm, and a fourth for from Calgary for a 2025 first. By the way, I believe so far Calgary's 2025 first is owned by Montreal right now, so they get that first back, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Uh, a 6th overall in 2024, Matt Grzelcyk and Fabian Lysell. I had to think about this for a bit, but getting that, like I said, like getting that first round pick would would be would be wise to get back, and then Matt Grzelcyk, he's consistently put up 20 points in the last four seasons now, and Fabian Lysell, uh, he's putting up good stats with the Providence. He's putting up good stats with the Providence Bruins. In 18 points, he's got 18 games. Sorry, and he's got 14 points, and he's a 24th overall pick. So I think I would. I think I would. I think I would say. I think I would agree with that trade. I think that is a reasonable trade for both teams. Boston gets the number one center that they need, and then Calgary, gets. They just traded away Nikita Zadorov, so getting Matt Grzelcyk back wouldn't, you know, not a bad idea. And Fabian Lysell, they definitely need prospects and whatnot. So and getting their 2025 first round pick back. No, I like this deal. The next deal we got is this is an interesting one. UC Saros going to the New Jersey Devils for Vitek Vanacek, Seamus Casey, Nathan Bastian, and a 2025 second and third round picks. I think I actually do like this deal. I think I would accept. Saros isn't actually exactly all that young. Actually, he's actually approaching his 30s. Let's see. Yeah, he's 28 years old. He's 28 years old. He's gonna be 29 in April. So no, I think I like this deal. Vanacek, he'd just be there until he'd be mentoring Yaroslav Askarov. So Seamus Casey, what a name, Seamus Casey. That is an awesome name for one. And two, he's putting up good points with the University of Michigan. With the U.S. national development team to begin with, as it is, 20 points in 30 games there, and then 13 and 17, and then 29 points in 37 games in last season, and now right now he's got 22 points in 16 games. So no, I like this. And then Nathan Bastian would be good depth or whatever, and the picks. No, I like this deal. I like this. I'd say yeah. Let's see the next deal. Okay, no. Next, here's one. Columbus trades Patrick Laine, 25% salary retained, and Anaheim would trade Isaac Lundestrom, Jacob Perreault, and a second. I would, ohnyquists says pass on this one, and I think I would agree. I think Laine has been kind of scoring lately. I also think just not necessarily now. He's got just because Laine's got the big contract, and I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a bit too soon to trade Laine right now. So yeah. The next deal talked about is Anaheim trades John Gibson to the Sabres for Isaac Rosen, Ukko Pekka-Luukkonen, and a second. I do like the idea of trading John Gibson or whatever, but I have to kind of side with ohnyquists. I think he said pass there just because Gibson has quite the big contract or whatnot. I think as a veteran goalie would help out the Sabres in this situation, but yes, just for a team that's looking to make the next step and whatnot, taking on Gibson's contract, I don't know if it's necessarily wise. I think Gibson is a bit more suited to be traded to a team looking for a goalie. I mean, I'd even say even the Devils would make more sense to trade Gibson to rather than the Sabres. Just my opinion though. And okay, no. And then yeah, that's all there is to it because there were other trades in that video, but what happened was, like John Klingberg on injury reserve, Nikita Zadorov traded away already, and whatnot. So yeah, that does it for this video. This video is mostly based on opinion and may not have any implication on how these players or teams do in the upcoming future. So remember, if I'm wrong, don't belittle me, educate me. Take care, everyone, and follow my Instagram account, The Average Joe Hockey Report, and my YouTube channel, Marty Tommy, in parentheses, Average Joe Hockey Report.